Today is a beautiful day, and I have been saddled with the two issues. I have not got my mic, so which means a lot of this wind sound is going to come into the footage. And you look at this, amazing. The second part, that the huge cloud cover ahead up on top. But look at this beautiful road. I mean, it is too good, too good. I mean, there are no words to describe. I am somewhere in the area of Jalaleshwar, which is on the Orissa West Bengal border. This is all tribal region. It's remote, it's isolated. And today I'm here to check out the Raibania Fort. Now this is the fort which was built by the king Narsingadeva of the Eastern Ganga dynasty. He ruled between 1238 to 1264. Now, this was the period during which the Muslim invasions were coming from outside, and the resistance phase continued. I mean, if you consider the first invasions in somewhere around 1900s, so it is about 500 years of resistance. So that's a little part of history which I thought I should mention. It's very important. And this beautiful countryside. So this is the main road, and then once you leave the road, you will come across this massive gate. But the fort itself is quite in a state of neglect. That's good, because if it was maintained by the ASI, they would have put some conditions like photography not allowed and all that stupidity. So let's go and check it out. I have kept my fingers crossed. Don't expect too much over it, but let's see. I mean, I want to basically check out this place for the history of it. And yes, definitely some heritage photography. Look at the beautiful view over here. Isn't it great? It's very windy, and my audio is not going to come that good. I'm trying to hold this mic as close to my body. Let's see, some effects might be mitigated, or I might even consider putting a voiceover afterwards. But this is what it is. Beautiful. I mean, this is the back side of the fort. The front side is that side. That is the they're creating some kind of system over here. And look at the beautiful countryside. I am amazed. There are the forests in the distance, and then there is this lush green fields under cultivation, and we'll take this small walk. So as you can see, there is some kind of restoration work going on. That's because the government is trying to promote it as a very important place. But yeah, it's either the work has stopped or it has slowed down. Maybe it'll pick up pace. But this is the backside of the temple, and it is the backside of the fort. There is a temple inside the fort where I saw a few local people coming and setting up camp over there. They're going to have their food and all. They'll cook their food there. They'll have a small family outing, and they are also going to litter the place before they leave. So that's the harsh reality of this place. And here you go. Amazing, simply beautiful. And it is not exactly an agricultural place, but it is a sort of mix of a few things here and there. So if you see from this side, yeah, there you go. You know, so this part looks like forest land, and then over here a part of which has been cultivated, and it is definitely a riverbed. I can see from that. Then we continue towards the front. This is the main road, and you can see in the front there's these mounds of earth. So I mean, after this fort went into disuse, then a lot of effort must have gone into creating or excavating these places. So yes, it is coming up in a big way. And this particular structure actually looks like some kind of wall, you know, mud bricks and all, but I'm not sure. It could be part of some kind of outer structure or something. But yes, it is very, very old. So there you go. This could be some part of the wall this one also. So from far away only you can see that it looks part of a wall, and going by the structure of it, it looks very old. This could be very, very old. There you go. So these are the two molds over here. Definitely some structure. Once the vegetation is cleared, then we'll be able to see. And then right in front, as you come from here, that's the road. The metal road stops over there, a little bit distance, and then suddenly you're into a mud track. There you go. This looks like prominently like a wall only. So it's drizzling quite a bit. So this is what the local tourists come and throw and leave behind. You can see a lot of litter here also. You know, incredible heritage places, and see the amount of plastic waste. So there's a small bit of, there is definitely some kind of restoration and renovation work going on. There's one building come up over here, and this is the old fort walls, and this is coming up into some kind of pathway or walkway. And then you have got this temple, which clearly looks as a new construction. And finally I found this entrance. Now if you see, there are no posters, no labels, no signboards absolutely about this place. It is just like that. And as a few people who have put it in Google reviews that this place is neglected and there is nothing over here. But yes, if you are that history buff, or if you're into exploration and archaeology and all that thing as a hobby, this is an interesting place. And there are a few things which I have been told, I read on Google Maps by people giving some reviews. So you can see there is one structure over here. This looks like a main structure, and then this definitely is a temple where you can see restoration work is going on, but it seemed a long time that anybody has worked on this. And this place has been closed off. That could be the entry. And it is quite interesting to see whether this was a temple or it was a fort. Now on the plain sight it looks like a temple, because these are the walls and it's quite small. It doesn't qualify as a fort at all. And on the outside, yeah, just this temple. But then if you go around a little bit, digging a little bit around, you can see a number of interesting things. Okay, like for example over here. Okay, so all this place is covered with grass. Only if they clear it out, then we'll come to know what it is. But over here, people have said that this is there is an underground tunnel over here somewhere. Let's go and see if there is any possibility of discovering it. So yeah, there is one particular promising opening this side, and there is one particular this side. Again, these stones have fallen over there and it has been blocked. But then right in front of you, this all appears to be sand, and this is what has accumulated over here. So this has to be the underground passage. So that is something which is the speciality of this place, and you should definitely come over here to see it. If you explore a little bit of this place around, you will realize that there is something over here which points out to there being an underground structure. So this is the structure from outside, and then let's check out from here. So there you go. So apparently This looks like a structure which has been partially buried in the mud. So a lot of indications of an old temple. And over here, see, you can see over here also. So it promises to be a much larger structure. And then if you see inside, there you go, a few more clues. So if you go around this place, this is the best part of being here. You can walk around wherever it is possible. This is not exactly the winter season, so there are a lot of vegetation over here. So here you go. Again, you will see these pillars. There's again a series of pillars. So that means this particular point, there is still a lot of structure which is below it. That's what my guesstimate is. And there you go, there. So if all this mud has accumulated over a period of times and half of this temple is buried under mud, it should be very interesting for the local authorities to excavate it and then restore it to its original glory. What is the ground level? Very difficult to say, because again, there is something interesting over here. So this part starts with the building, the temple walls. Then there is this mound over here, and then there is the stone pillars, part of it at least. And then if you go further ahead, yeah, it's almost impossible to walk, maybe in the dry season. But if you see here, here things get a little interesting. You have this door which looks the time period. So now if this road is the general level, and then if you go here, so which means that this portion would have been excavated by the temple during the construction, and then at least a few feet below is the portion of the temple. Or this is actually the ground level. It finishes over here, this portion, and there is a part of the portion which is underground. So there you go. Simply amazing. What I'm simply happy about is that at least the government is making efforts to restore this place. And yes, there will be a lot of work done. Some of it has already begun, and it's going to come out beautiful. It will raise this place to its original glory. There you go. Now, the question still remains whether it is a fort or a temple. But I suspect, if you see, there is an outer wall over there which is all but gone. So this temple could have been the center of a fort. And maybe this was a temple, just a standalone temple. And the local king of the Eastern Ganga dynasty decided that he wants to protect it, which is why he built a fort around it. So the traces of the fort have all but gone, but this temple remains. So there's this beautiful walk coming up, and I just could not resist to take a parikrama of this place. It's very, very interesting. That's the first part. But second part, as you must have seen in the previous video, it is enchanting. The outside area is simply so good. That's the forest area in the distance. That's the temple scene right in front, and a beautiful cloud cover on top, and a lovely place to walk. That's what this is. Okay, the breeze is picking up slightly on off in the middle. There you go. That's the skyline. That's another view. Okay, that looks like a old pond which has been resurrected. That's also good. So eventually, when they have this as a pilgrim place and they start renovating it, you will also find that people come here for religious purposes. As I suspected, the height of the fort is not that what you are seeing. There is more to it. So here is something interesting. This is the fort wall, and that is the gate over there, which is at the gate could be at this level approximately. Okay, and then there is this foundation, and it goes down below also, which means that there could have been, the gate would have been a flight of steps on top, and then again flight of steps climbing down. So it is not that just it is a gate, it is a staircase on the top and down. So there you go. Beautiful, amazing, worth a visit despite the lack of maintenance over here.